Hey guys, very quickly before we start today's video, I just want to let you guys know that I have finally opened up the BBMarko Discord community. A lot of you have literally been spamming me day in and day out to open up a Discord, so I have finally done it for you guys. A lot of people have already joined. If you guys did know about it or you still haven't joined, make sure to check out the Discord link down below. And it's not just going to be any normal type of Discord server, it's going to be a super crazy server where we can actually discuss a lot of different topics when it comes to music production. You can also submit collabs with me completely free, and we are also going to be running a lot of challenges every single week where you guys can actually win some crazy prizes in the future. So like I said, if you still haven't checked it out, make sure to click the Discord link down below. With all that being said, let's jump in today's video. So like you guys probably saw from the title, I literally found one of the best free plugins out there. It's this Ethereal Wind Harp 2. Just search it up on Google and it's going to pop up. It's pretty much just a harp plugin with this preset right here. Not really much to it. You have a couple of different settings, but to be honest, I really just like how the harp sounds as it is, so I thought I might as well just use this plugin to actually make a super fire beat completely from scratch. So let's go. To start off with, I'm just gonna bump the BPM to 146, and for this one I actually want to switch it up a little bit, so we're gonna go for the F sharp minor scale. Now let's start off with laying down a simple chord. Let's try to adjust these out a little bit, and maybe we can actually pitch this up as well. I'm actually gonna lower this one down a little bit over here, and then we can have this C sharp over here instead. Yeah, that sounds kind of fire. All that I'm going to do now is just cut this note up a little bit, and we can also repeat this root note. Lastly, let's just try to add a little bit of a top note as well. Just make sure to move it slightly off grid. Now for the second part, let's just copy the root note over, but this time we're just going to pitch it down by 5 semitones. And right here I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a unique trick. So instead of making the chord go upwards like this, we're actually going to make the same type of chord just going downwards. And then we can pitch these two up by 1 octave, and we can pitch this one up by 1 octave as well. Now obviously make sure to strum the notes using Alt and S. This is really key when you're using a harp, because it's really going to give us that realistic feel we're looking for. Now for the third part, let's just copy this over, but I'm going to pitch the whole thing down by 4 semitones this time, and then I just want to align some of these notes that aren't really in key. Yeah, that's nice. Right, so we need a little bit of a switch up for this last section over here. So I think this time we're just going to go up to the first note in the scale from this D. So it's kind of going to give us a little bit of that upwards motion, so we can just copy the whole thing over and start on the F again. Over on this last part, I think I'm going to add a lot of layers and then just really add a lot of strumming so we can really get that harp type of sound. That means that we can add a chord here, and I'm also going to add a little bit of a bigger chord over here at the end. Then again, just Alt S to strum these, and then I'm gonna do Alt S again, but this time we're gonna do it way more. And then this time Alt S yet again, but this time we're just gonna do a little bit of a bigger adjustment. Yeah, that's kind of fire. Just copy it over. Now for the effects on the harp, I'm just going to start off by adding a crystallizer from Effect Rack. I am turning this wet knob a little bit down though, about 25%. A little bit of roam to really add that ambience. And lastly, just this high cut EQ to cut a little bit of those harsh frequencies up there. Yeah, this is fire. To be a free plugin. Next, I'm going to use yet another free plugin. It's going to be this BBC Symphony Orchestra from Spitfire Audio. And I'm just going to layer the strings with the root notes of our harp. So it's going to be very easy just to layer these over here. And then we can just copy the whole thing for the second part. A little bit of reverb on those strings. Really need this EQ as well. Now let's go in and add some vocals from Arcade. Just something subtle we can have in the background. Lastly, just to give the sample some more movement, I think I'm going to add a little bit of some keys here and there. So to do exactly that, I'm just going to open up this piano in Contact. Something very simple like this. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it for the sample. Now let's go in and add some drums. As for all the drum sounds and music, they are of course coming from my Euphoria bundle kit. I really appreciate you guys for the kind words on the kit. You guys seriously seem to love that one. So if you still haven't got the kit or if you haven't checked it out, you can go on my website, it's BBMarko.com, or you can just click the first link down below. Yeah, I think this is gonna turn out fire. Let's go in with a basic clap pattern. Next we're going in with some hi-hats. Simple as this. That open hat is crazy. A little bit of a velocity adjustment. Let's go in with that 808 and kick. Now that's gonna fire. Let's try to add a roll at the end. Let's push this down. That's kind of fire. Subtle piano on top. Let's quickly just layer that kick and that should be it. And now it's so punchy. Some simple jumps as well. Oh, I love that open hat we have right there. Alright, so I'm quickly just gonna arrange the whole beat and then I'll show you guys the final thing at the end. Alright, so this right here is the final beat. We kind of have all the elements in the intro except from the vocal.
Shut up, Marko.
Then we have a cool drop for the hook. Then we have the piano come in. Slow it a little bit down for the verse. No kick on the drums right here. But then it drops again. Back with the piano. Here we have a nice little bridge. Then it drops in.